Hey guys, I'm Aaron with Aleeknives. Welcome into my shop. Right here in front of me is my submission for the 2022 Dagger Challenge. I poured my heart out into building this dagger. I love this piece. This is by far my favorite piece that I've ever done. So on this challenge, I decided to do a forging. And wait till you see what I did. This thing is so cool. Now listen, I think it's unfair of me to ask you guys to watch an hour-long build video when there's so many other good maker videos to watch in this challenge. So I'm going to show you the highlight reel today. I'm going to bring you in, I'm going to show you some cool things that I did, and then I'm going to show you how gorgeous this piece is laying on the table in front of me, and then you can go and vote. Now, the rest of the week, I'm going to start dropping the how-to videos, how I built the guard, how I got that wild shape in the blade, how, just everything. All those videos are going to drop later in the week. So if you like that kind of stuff and you want to learn, please subscribe to my channel. That helps you and it helps me, and you'll be notified every time that I drop a new video so that you can go and watch it. But watch this video. I'm only asking a couple minutes of your time. Please watch it to the end and then go and vote. So what we're going to do for this dagger is we're going to do a 15N20 core and 1084 cladding like that. We're going to... Here we go. When you do forgings, you end up with a lot of scale. That was straight up, no doubt in my mind, the hardest grind I've ever done. That took me 3 hours on the grinder to grind in these bevels. Oh my goodness. And the rough grind is really rough too. Look at that. It's going to take a tremendous amount of cleanup with files and sandpaper. And that's what I'm going to start on next. So, that one's gone. Now, just for reference, that's the original guard. We are back at the workbench, and here's where we're at right now. We've got our dagger pretty much built up. We've got all the fittings cut to size. We've got the guard done. We've got this shaped. We've got it fluted. We've got the pommel in place. The next thing we're going to do is present the handle material. And what we have here is some amazing fossilized mammoth tusk. This is awesome. Now, I've built this entire dagger with this in mind. I thought about this from the very beginning. Working this kind of material is super nerve-wracking, so you go slow, you take your time, and you make sure that all your cuts are accurate and precise, and you don't drop it. You don't need to be a part of this. All right, here it is. This is my dagger. Now, I made a wooden scabbard for this. I used curly maple and I dyed it black and put a lacquer finish on it. I made a nice leather holster for it, and that does come out fairly easily. And then when I hollowed this out, I lined it with pigskin. So you get this really nice fit that won't mar your blade, and it's so soft to push it in and out. Very cool. The highlight of this dagger was the fossilized mammoth tusk that I got from Siberia. Absolutely amazing piece of casted fossilized mammoth ivory. Absolutely love it. And then I have gun-blued pommel, gun-blued spacer, and the hand-forged guard here. Now, I show in the build video how I shape these, how I forge this out, how I get these cheeks forged, how I do the fluting, all these things in the build video. So if you're really interested in that stuff, please subscribe to the channel because I'm going to teach you how I did all of that. But are you ready for this? Oh my goodness, look at that. Now that's a combination of a keris and a flamberge. It's not really a keris and it's not really a flamberge either. It's just my own take on it. I liked how this tapered all the way from here to the point. That's one of my favorite things about the build, but this was absolutely the most difficult grind I've ever done in my whole life. This was insane difficult. I spent hours and hours and hours grinding and filing and sanding to get that blade done to my level of perfection that I consider good and quality. I etched this thing like 6 different times and resanded until it was done. And I love how the light dances. Look at how the light dances off that blade. There's so many different facets in that blade. It was like grinding 12 different knives in one single knife. I really didn't realize how much I was biting off to chew until I was halfway deep into building this bad boy. And I did regret it at one point, but when it was done, oh, I fell in love with this. This is by far and away the nicest build I've ever done here in the shop. And I'm glad you guys can be here with me to see it. And I hope that after you watch all the other build videos, that you vote for mine.